So somebody in the Discord had mentioned, like, in passing, that they prefer episodes where we have a guest.
Rude, but okay.
So we have Jonna on the show, everybody.
Okay.
Hey.
So
So just so we're clear, like, before we start the show, we're doing this, like, purely for ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and maybe a fart joke or two.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like
We're doing this only because people made it abundantly clear that by ourselves we just we don't cut it.
And there's not enough fart jokes.
Yeah. Not nearly. It's too heavy on the shark joke, but not enough fart jokes.
We don't cut it, and by it I mean the
cheese.
cheese.
All right, I'm feeling it. Let's go. Welcome back to the show, Jonna, after not being on for a bit. Come on, you gotta do it with us. And then you. There we go. Cool. Love it.
What do you mean? I've been here the whole time.
Well, Jonna to the show. I missed a syllable.
That was gnarly, dude.
Can we go back?
Can we redo it?
Can we do it from the top?
Sorry, I've got a reputation as a professional songwriter to uphold.
I need you to match the fart energy, though.
Please, can I please start again? Leah Michelle who?
That's dumb. Welcome to All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
My name is Jonna.
And that was a beautiful intro by Slow Smog.
Yeah.
Sorry, one note. Speak into the microphone.
Sorry.
Yeah, like move it. It's like on like an arm that I gave you specifically so you wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Put it
No,
like,
I'm so sorry. I was literally just lounging
Yeah, it's
and being
totally
like
fine.
really hot and sexy.
So you can lounge. I want you to be comfortable. I do.
Yeah.
Just not at the expense of my fucking show.
Okay. I gotcha. Thank you for your notes.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yes.
Your constructive criticism is appreciated.
We got 3 questions on the show. This is an advice podcast where we do our darnest to sniff, look, scour through the depleting, dying inbox that we have because we never really ask for questions anymore. But for the people who do write in, thank you so much.
Yeah.
But really quickly, if you do have a question for the show and you do want us to answer it on the show, and you do have an email, they're completely free to set up.
Yeah.
You can send us an email, any question that you might have about relationships or art or farts, I guess.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Okay. You can send us an email, and our email is
All the space in between at gmail.com. That's right. We got a Gmail.
us with the G Suite.
And not anyone can get those. You have to be invited.
Do you?
You used to in like 2011.
Yeah. And that's when we started this podcast, so
It feels like it.
I'm real proud of it.
It feels like I've been doing this forever.
So yeah, you can send us an email at podcast@gmail.com. I can't believe we scored it.
Podcast@podcast.com.
Joe@rogan.com.
Joe@thezuck.com.
Can I talk about Joe Rogan for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Even though we swore that we never would, because like I have this fear that if you talk about Joe Rogan 3 times on your podcast, then like he'll appear on the podcast as a guest. So
Well, I have something to tell you.
Thwomp.
Mask off.
Mask off, baby.
So then I just blasted off and I was like in the center of the universe.
In a therapy book I'm doing, one of the things is to, well, it was written in like the 90s, so it says like listen to a controversial radio program and don't be judgmental of it. And I was like, I don't know where to find a radio or
Especially
I don't know how to access a radio or a program on it.
Yeah.
So I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to the Joe Rogan Experience and use that as a stand-in. And I didn't forget that those are like 4 hours long.
Yeah, they're super long.
But I started one and I just scrolled up like through like the top 10 or something, and I was like, okay, who seems the most controversial? Okay, there's one here with Mark Zuckerberg on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll listen judgment free to the Joe Rogan Experience featuring Mark Zuckerberg, and I was doing it in our bedroom. And Mitch walked in.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I know where this is going. Okay.
Mitch walked in
I was like, why are you talking about this?
Mitch walked in and I heard like 2 male voices coming out my phone and looked like really confused.
First of all, I heard one male voice.
Okay, just one.
And I didn't look confused, excuse you. I looked curious, if anything.
Yeah. Okay, curious. Yeah, and kind of mouthed to me like, are you on the phone?
Sorry, am I
interrupting? Are you in a call? I was like, yeah, I'm in a call with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. You're like, he sounded like he was talking about something important and you were just like listening on the bed on your phone.
Sweet baby race.
Yeah. So I just kind of walk in with my normal attitude and walking into a room. It's that very like, hello, my baby, very as I walk into a room. You know? I demand all the attention, all eyes on me, and then I see it, and I was, oh God, I didn't. Sorry, are you on a call right now?
Sorry, are you talking to Mark Zuckerberg right now?
I didn't know it was Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, sorry, I'm not such a Mark stan that I know him by voice. Okay,
But why not?
I know him by meme. That's it. Static picture. That's all.
Yeah, static picture of terrified lizard man.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, sorry, are you in a car right now? And then it was it's actually kind of embarrassing when you paused it and you were like, I'm listening to a podcast. Like, okay, sorry. And I'm being polite. So I guess we're both guilty of something.
I thought it was funny.
It was funny.
I thought it was funny. Anyway, enough about him.
What was the episode about?
The metaverse.
We should talk about that same thing on our podcast.
No, we shouldn't. They've got it covered. I feel like. I feel like it's pretty much covered.
I feel like they wouldn't go in as much as me and Jonna would go in.
We wouldn't go in, we'd go back and forth.
Yeah.
Which is different.
In and out.
Yeah, in and out repeatedly.
Yeah.
Don't.
Stop.
God.
My girlfriend listens to this podcast.
my hot and sexy girlfriend.
Yeah.
I would scream if your girlfriend listened to this podcast.
Are they not going to if you're just like I podcast?
I mentioned to her, I was like, I'm gonna do the podcast.
Sorry,
and she was like,
I'm
yay.
gonna disappear for a bit.
I'm gonna not be here.
Don't text me.
Don't text.
We're asked to turn our phones off, so
I actually have to turn my phone in.
I have to put it in the little dish.
in the little cubby. Yeah.
Her response, for the record, was "Yay, podcast!"
Yeah,
which is very cute.
that is a cute response.
That is a cute response because usually someone's response to their partner saying they're going to be on a podcast is ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say I'm
You
ill.
know, I almost made a post.
That sucks.
I almost made a little post.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I was having a bad night, and I was very judgmental of everything I saw on the internet. And because of you specifically, Mitch, I did not post this, but I was just gonna post like this really gnarly and gross picture on my Instagram story.
Sorry.
Somebody.
My ride's here.
I farted.
Sorry, Speed Racer pulled up. I have to go.
But no, I was gonna post this really gnarly, gross, disgusting picture, and then the caption was just gonna be men in their podcasts.
Whoa! And then because of me,
I was like,
you didn't.
I don't want him to be mad at me.
You could have just like close friendsed it and then removed me from the close friends momentarily.
Just bold of you to assume you're on my close friends.
Sorry, I saw a green post today, so I just like to point out that John is lying. Okay, I saw a green post today. No, just listen. Just remove me momentarily.
Do you think that?
Do your thing. Hold on. Do your thing. Do your thing. Post it. 24 hours later, remember to put me back. Because that's what I do when
set an alarm to put me back. Yeah.
Yeah, when I post like homophobic shit on my on my story.
When you're like, God, lesbians. Lesbians suck. You just remove me and be like, good night.
I mean, on the Flat Sound account, I just post lesbians suck. Sorry, my roommate pissed me off.
My roommate left the dish out.
Typical fucking lesbian behavior.
Oh my God.
Will we get to any questions on the
You've
show?
alienated so much of your listener base.
I know. It's like a quarter to a half of them gone.
Yeah.
Are we getting 3 questions or are we getting to none?
Let's try at least for one.
Okay.
Yeah. Jonna,
Okay.
would you like to read the first one?
Yeah.
Our first email.
Oh, I'm nervous.
There is kind of if you read it, you do have to also weep. Yeah.
That was so stupid.
And if you say it, you can't spray it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Dear Pod, fonts, opinions, favorite font type, any cool facts? What's the worst font? My teacher won't mark my coursework if it's in Times New Roman. Love ya. Name.
Let's work backwards from it.
Yeah.
Why on earth wouldn't your teacher mark your coursework if it's in the only acceptable font?
That makes me giggle because, yeah, the first time I heard that, I was like, that's all that's graded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not been to school since like 1973. So maybe things have changed.
Even
but
then you barely went.
Yeah, even then I was not there.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Or physically.
No, I would. I guess I ditch a lot too. But Times New Roman is like what they ask you to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times New Roman.
12-point font, double space.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then whatever, Chicago, MLA, APA.
So the fuck's with the end of this email? What are they
I don't
trolling me?
know.
I don't know.
They're trying to get me mad.
Teachers on opposite day.
Starting to work.
Teachers on opposite day be like, no Times New Roman.
Times New Roman.
That's like a top YouTube comment on like a viral vid, you know?
Yeah.
Teachers on opposite day be like, quote from the video I just saw or something. Yeah. That's 600,000 likes. You think it's a typo? Or do you think they're just trying to get me mad?
They're trying to fucking rile me up.
I don't know. I'm not that mad. Is that okay?
Are you sure?
Can I have like that opinion? Is that problematic of me to like not be mad right now?
Mm-mm.
I'll
No,
allow
you
it.
could do it. It shows growth.
It's just like I hate lesbians.
Tell me
Lesbians.
about fonts, both of you.
I like fonts, but I'm also like I'm a Helvetica New kind of guy.
Yeah, we've noticed, sweetie.
Oh god,
We remember the MySpace days, okay?
it's not just the MySpace.
Oh, no,
days.
sorry, the Tumblr days.
It's a Tumblr as well.
Yeah.
It's the everything day.
So
to be
it's
honest,
pretty much all of
it's the
everything.
it's the on my website day. Yeah.
Yeah. The flat sound, like, logo for a long time was just the word flat sound in.
and a beautiful Helvetica New.
Yeah.
Normal weight.
Normal weight, slightly spaced.
Yeah.
More space in between the letters.
Slightly
yeah.
spaced.
But that was it. And you're like, that's it. Graphic design is my passion, baby.
That
Helvetica
is-
New.
Put it on a
That's
shirt.
cool.
Yeah.
Put that shirt on me.
Yeah.
Send me off into the world.
Put me on a stage, baby. I'm ready.
Done. I like a sans serif font. I just do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Curls MT. Any thoughts?
It's really, really bad.
No, it's great.
Is it?
Yeah. Reminds me of, like, okay.
Reminds me of a
that's
sleepover.
It's pretty misogynistic of you,
Uh-huh.
is all, to say that.
Why?
I don't know. It just feels like you hate, like, preteen girls everywhere.
Oh, it's pretty sexist of you to only recognize that as a girl font.
No, it's
pretty
accurate.
It's pretty sexist of you to assume that Mitch is not a preteen girl.
I love it. I love all the bad fonts. I love Curls MT. I love Papyrus.
Papyrus is...
It just gives me school history project, you know?
Love
that.
PowerPoint presentation you had to make in IT class.
My dad used Papyrus a lot back in like 1998.
That's cool.
Yeah, he just used it for stuff. Word documents or just as his like default font for stuff.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
But we can't not talk about Comic Sans
Why?
because everyone, you know, that's like the meme font.
That's the one that everyone's waiting for our opinion on.
Well, that's the one that I feel like everyone pretends to hate.
Yes.
I'm very unoffended by it.
I think it. Yeah.
I think it's overused as a joke and underused as a real font.
True.
I think it's overused both.
Wow, that was really brave of you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Those are my font opinions.
That's
Welcome to my
it.
font opinions. Wait, I have another controversial font opinion.
Okay.
It better be good to interrupt Jonna like that. Am
That's
I
okay.
right?
Mine. We said we were working backwards, and mine literally has to do with the introduction to the email. So go ahead.
Okay. I think the serif fonts are better for printed matter. That's what I think.
That's what
think-
everyone thinks.
Yeah, it's not what everyone thinks, because some people, I will order a zine and it will appear and it will look like an Instagram story.
Because
and I'll
they
say,
used
where
a
am
sans
I?
serif font.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It is
And I'm
weird.
confused and I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or what I should
Hey, it's
do.
It's okay.
Thank
It's gonna
you.
be okay.
Yeah.
When I was
hate
playing
it.
with the idea of doing like a poetry book
Mm-hmm.
back in my Tumblr days, I wanted it to like match my Tumblr and my blog and stuff. So
Yeah.
I imagined it and did little test stuff with Helvetica New. Mm-hmm. And it just looks very amateur and weird, and I don't like it. I don't think we should break away from tradition that much and actually print something like a book or something in a sans serif font. I think it's awful.
Me too.
It's just terrible.
I'm a purist.
Same.
Yeah. Unless you're doing a
nailed it.
very like intentional graphic design type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like the people that are making zines are just kind of doing shit. And I've gotten a lot of zines that have a sans serif font, and I'm like, I just don't like it. It's also the font's always too big.
Yes.
I want it small serif.
I want to barely be able to read that shit.
I want it to be fucking tiny.
Yeah. I want subscript.
I want to strain my eyes and have to really use a little tool.
This is so fucking boring.
Oh my,
I just
oh my god, this
realized-
shit
Oh my
is so
god, this
fucking
is
boring.
so
I just
fucking
realized
boring.
that, I forgot to hit play. I forgot to hit record on this. So pick it up from the top of the font thing.
All right.
What were you going to say?
When I first read the email, this is so stupid. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but it started with "Hey Pod," or no, "Dear Pod."
Dear Pod.
Dear Pod. I thought
Yeah.
it said "Dear God,"
Dear God.
Dear God.
and I was
it's
like,
me,
"That's so
Margaret.
cute and funny that people are referring to this podcast as
God.
God."
Yeah.
I would think that would be concerning, but that's the difference between me and you.
Yeah.
I just think it's like really adorable and cute, though.
You think it's cute. You think it's concerning. I think
Yeah.
it's potentially profitable.
As someone who has all the characteristics to lead a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I watched
sure
a lot of
do.
cult vids recently,
Okay.
and I just still hold the opinion that, like, I'm not gonna, but I could.
Well, yeah.
I just
think
feel
I
like
could.
a lot of these cults that formed are just like based off of like almost nothing.
Yeah.
I've been in.
And I wrote I exist.
You're a guy. You're in Southern California.
That's
What
already.
more do you need?
That is
to
already.
start a cult?
That's already. I'm like
Yeah.
surprised I don't have one
Any
at this
guy
point.
in Southern California can start a cult, I think.
I feel like yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what's this house?
You mention it. Sorry, everyone. That was me. Let's get to an actual email.
Okay.
A non-font.
Okay. You want me to read it?
Yeah, is it the one you're reading? Is that the one? Sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
I just make sure you're not going to read my email.
Okay. This one is called Stray Ferret, and it goes like this. Hello, Mitch and Billy. Wow, rude. No, Jonna. Fine.
Okay.
I recently got a job as a kennel technician at a local animal shelter, and although the pay is pretty shit, it's been going fairly well. Related to this, I have a kind of funny story as well as an advice question I feel your juicy creative brains could help me with. First, the story. During one of my training shifts a couple weeks ago, I was helping with admitting, which is evaluating new animals coming into the shelter, getting a space set up for them, etc. Towards the end of our shift, I and the girl that was training me were told that a stray ferret was coming in and that it bit the person who caught it. I was kind of confused as I'd never heard of a stray ferret. This and the brief interaction I've had with friends' ferrets in the past would lead me to believe they were generally pretty friendly. Nonetheless, we set up a cage for it. When it got to taking the critter out of the cat carrier it was brought in, I noticed that it was all brown, which I thought was odd, as all the ferrets I've ever seen have that band over their eyes similar to a raccoon. The thing had a few ticks on its back that we pulled off, and then we put it in the cage that we set up for it earlier. We admittedly probably should have questioned things a bit more, but I think we just wanted to go home at that point. The next morning, the vet came in to look at it, and come to find out, the animal we had been handling was no stray ferret, but indeed a wild mink. Now, maybe I just don't go outside enough, but I didn't even know we had fucking minks in the area. And before this, didn't know what they looked like. Turns out, they kinda just look like brown ferrets. As for the advice I request, part of the process of admitting new animals is naming them if they don't already have a name. We have to be pretty creative with it as we currently have a couple hundred animals in our care, both in the shelter itself and in foster homes. We don't want any of the names of the animals to overlap, but beyond that we have to search the database to make sure the name hasn't been used on an animal in at least the past year. I've named only a few animals so far, including a dog that I named Sandra D in honor of Olivia Newton-John, and a calico kitten that I named Starfruit. I've only been working there for the past month and I feel like I'm already almost out of ideas. So what unique name suggestions do you two have? I'd mostly be naming cats and dogs, but also the occasional mink, I suppose. Side note, but I'd just like to say that I recently started listening to the pod again after about a year or so of not really listening to podcasts in general. A lot of my new job is also cleaning out kennels and such, which is prime podcast listening time. I just think it's cool and comforting to have the time to listen again, especially considering that Sad Soul was the first podcast I ever listened to back in high school.
Yeah.
And then I would catch the radio show whenever I could, and now I'm back listening to y'all shoot the shit on this podcast again. It's weird to think that so much of my time over the years has been spent listening to Mitch's gross, grating voice. Thank you two for being a little pocket of comfort to fall back into during this time of change for me. Hope you're both well. This person's name.
So really no Jonna in that whole shit, huh?
So really no shout-outs to Jonna and that whole shit, huh?
Well, you know, I feel like that's okay.
They talked about a ferret at one point.
I am
You're kind of
actually
like a
mad
little-
at you.
You're kind of like a little.
You know
sorry.
what?
I'm not like trying to offend you, but like
Lesbians hate flat sound.
a little. Let me finish what I'm saying. See, this is why I post all that shit on. You're like a little long rodent. That came out wrong.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
The way you're right though. Like, it's so true. I do feel like a long
You just
rodent,
got
dude.
down like that.
Yeah,
If you
I could-
planked right now, yeah, it'd be very,
Yeah.
be ferret-like.
All right.
I see it. I see that for you.
I love naming animals.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're naming a ferret. I'll go first. Do you think they could
Excuse you,
get
you're naming a mink.
Right.
It's like you didn't even fucking listen.
Okay, my first question
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
why do you think it's okay to talk to me that way? No, I'm kidding. My first question is,
Yeah.
do you think it was very soft?
That was my first question upon reading this.
Like soft enough to skin?
Like,
Excuse me.
It's a mink. People go nuts.
like when you picked it up out of the cat carrier to transfer it to the cage, did you not think like, oh
Whoa.
my god, this would make it just a stunningly soft
If I just
skull.
I just want to rub my face
if I
on it.
stitched 40 to 60 of these things together,
Yeah.
I make a real long coat, like much longer than like
Than a
you
normal
killed-
coat.
You killed
Yeah.
way more minks than you had to. Like
Yeah.
it dragged behind you.
Yeah, like a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Awful and evil.
It's very, very awful what they do to minks.
It is.
So I have to assume that they have to be so soft.
They have to be
to even
the
I mean,
softest.
nothing justifies killing a bunch of mink.
I'm not saying you
obviously.
should.
But
I'm
they
not
have
saying
to
you
be
should.
so soft for people to even like why do it? Why is there mink farms and not ferret farms?
Right.
It must be because
They have to be better.
I want to touch one. Mm-hmm. I don't want to. Not a dead one. I don't want to touch a mink coat. I want to touch a mink, please.
Because I want to see what all the fuss is about, right?
Yeah. I think you're very lucky and rare to have touched an alive mink.
Yeah, seriously.
Granted, it was wild and kind of covered in ticks, but still.
Yeah.
So?
It had mange.
Yeah, I'm not saying that people should. I'm acknowledging that people have done this to minks.
Yes.
Let's like you know that feeling when you're at like a petting zoo or something like that and you get like the cool opportunity to like touch a cow and like your first thought is always like this would make a great wallet.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I usually think shoe.
Yeah, exactly.
I usually think one of those like gross area rugs that's still like in the shape of the like skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
It's still
would
got like
make it
hair
great.
on it. Sometimes there's like a branding mark. Ew.
Yeah, this would make a great
Ew.
little like cowgirl skirt. Still looks like a cow, you know. Naming the mink. Do you think they get away with calling it Twink?
Potentially.
That's cute.
So I didn't know if this would be insensitive to minks, but this is a name that I've wanted to use for an animal for a long time. Laundry.
Laundry.
Laundry
is
that was
great.
going to be Spoon's name. Spoon is my cat. It was going to be Spoon's name. His name was going to be Laundry, but he just was too round for that.
Yeah,
So
I could see that.
Laundry is like
Laundry
of
is a really good
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
It is.
But I just thought maybe like that's not good because
Of clothing.
Because
well,
clothes.
I
Oh,
Dry
actually,
clean.
I just wait. What?
dry clean.
that was
Also,
yeah.
clothes, right?
Yeah.
You can't just call it.
You can't call
Coat.
it a beautiful
Wait,
scarf.
what if
Yeah.
what if you just
Yeah.
called it clothes?
Clothes. That's just it's too much. You can't just.
No,
can't
it's
just,
not.
Well, the thing is that someone has to like foster it at some point. They're gonna be like, "Why the fuck did you name it clothes?"
Well, have you seen all the other crazy names? I love having like pets that just have like funny little names.
yeah,
I just want more.
I
and-
love laundry.
Yeah.
I've just
Laundry-
I just decided. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Twink, laundry. We still need one from you.
I don't know what I'd call a mink. I feel like
Here's another one. Monk.
Okay, wait.
Monk.
Carpet.
These
monk
are just
is
things
good.
that you're.
Yeah,
these
because
just
that's
things
what
you're seeing.
I just love when they're a thing. I think it's so
okay,
cute.
here's what I'd call it: Adam scarf, and then but on the form you'd write like a dot scarf.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh
Mr.
shit.
A scarf.
A scarf, huh? Adam, expensive scarf.
No, because you wouldn't say a expensive scarf.
Oh yeah, huh? Anne, like the name. Annie. What's that short for? Anne.
Expensive scarf.
An
These are, like,
expensive scarf.
Drag names.
An expensive scarf is good.
Yeah.
Anne for short.
Annex, expensive scarf.
Whoa, annex.
Annex is a good name.
Annex.
Annex.
Expensive.
Yes.
It's almost like Spencer, really.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Or Spencer scarf. Anna Spencer scarf.
There you go.
Anna Spencer scarf.
So
Anna
now-
Spencer scarf.
Anna Spencer scarf. Yes.
So
Yes.
this is just a drag name now.
Yeah.
Right? This is exactly a drag name.
Okay.
Laundry.
First things
For
first,
short.
you got to get another mink. You got to cut some hairs off it. You got to make a beautiful set of mink eyelashes.
I was gonna say.
Put them on the first mink. Put it on stage.
My actual first thought, and you know what? Now that we're here, I'm just gonna say it was Maybelline. But because I was like, because it does have to be something that wasn't used in like the past year, and I was like, But then again, laundry probably hasn't, right?
Probably
Laundry
not.
definitely has never been
No.
used.
Yeah.
Annex is a good one though. Annex is a good middle ground, like Annex Spencer scarf.
It's good. It is good. I'm not gonna act like it's not good. I still like Monk.
Monk's
the
good.
mink is
Yeah.
good.
Monk like
Like Adrian Monk.
like the detective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That is good. Yeah,
Adrian.
I can see that. Adrian.
Just calling it Adrian. How about that?
Monk is great.
AJ.
Yeah. But they need names not just for a mink. We've got the mink covered. You've got many different mink options now for when the next wild mink comes into you.
Johnny, you got lots of names, obviously.
Yeah.
Laundry was one of them. Carpet. I heard
Bouncy
that.
ball.
Bouncy ball is just BB for sure.
Crime.
Crime is so
Yeah.
sick.
That's good. That's great.
Crime's a good one that I've thought of.
Crime is good.
Let me think. Chimney.
Chimney.
Yeah.
Chimney's great.
Huh.
Thimble.
Soul. No, I'm just saying things.
Soul?
Soul.
Soul.
And soil.
Soil, I think is a little bit
Smoky.
better.
Dirt. These are
just words you like, I think.
well, no,
worm. Is worm good?
Stop it. I don't like worms. And we
Oh.
know this.
I guess
Oh.
I knew that.
Yeah, I said,
Did you
there's
know
a
that?
worm over there. And you said, oh, let me see it. And I was like, I can't look at this. I'm going to throw up.
You say that about a lot of things. You say that to like most things.
Like what?
Worms. Maggots.
No, sorry.
Centipedes.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
So
Ew, I started to sweat.
It just has to be in that shape.
Yeah.
Really?
Like moving.
Moving. Got it.
Maggots are the worst, though.
Even if it's like an inchworm? Like a cute little inchworm?
Like, they can be okay, but I don't want it, like, on me. I'm
What
getting
ab-
faint.
What about those fuzzy ones? Are those bad?
Like caterpillars?
Yes. Sorry, I forgot the name.
Caterpillars are fine, but I keep my distance because, like, some of them can be kind of
Because
scary.
your ex was a caterpillar.
All right. You got me.
I like Jonna goes for the like object names a lot. I like the just a very proper person's name. I like
Right.
that. Like
Roderick,
just think of
yeah.
what like a man would be called in like the 1920s. Like make him sound like a detective. That's what I like. Yeah. Something like that.
So let's hear any example.
John Rogers.
That's just a person on YouTube.
I swear that's also, like, my uncle's name. Like, I think you just doxed my uncle.
I think it's really funny to give just them like a full name, the full
Billy?
name of a man.
Billy, I hate to say it,
John
but you're
Rogers.
wiggling
You're
my
wiggling
headphones.
it.
Oh, I'm
You're like playing with it with your toes.
Oh.
Is that good?
Yes, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry that Billy does this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They do it all the time.
I think another good name is Billy's Wiggly Foot.
Yeah. For just like a worm. As a pet. I like the idea of just like naming a dog like Bird or something, you know?
I have a cat named
Great.
Puppy back
Yeah,
home.
there you go. Look at that.
And another cat named Zero.
You could just start naming them numbers.
Numbers. There you go.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
Or colors.
5 is a good name.
7 is also great, but like
Yeah.
once you get up to just like 25 as a dog is still good, I think.
Yeah.
I'll list off some pet names that I've had too.
It's just numbers after this point.
We had Rupert.
Good.
We
So
had
you'd like that, right?
Let's rate them out of 10.
Rupert, 10.
okay,
9.
Misty
6.
10.
for a gray dog. Sassy.
10.
It's a solid 9.
Okay, good, because she died of cancer, so you'd be really mean if you said anything.
Oh,
more.
so 10. That's what I
Yeah,
meant.
thank you. Baby.
How'd baby die?
She got bit by a snake.
Oh shit, 10. A hero.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, she's
a
sick.
full hero.
I want to say 5.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Penny. Rip.
Penny.
6.
Well, Penny's
7.
name came
8.
from the fact that she was born at my house and she had a cleft palate and she had to take penicillin when she was little and we didn't think that she was going to make it, so we didn't give her away.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't give her the penicillin.
Oh my god. But she ended up living like a really long time. She just passed away, rip Penny. But yeah.
But she lived a long life, right?
She lived a really long life.
Yeah, that's dope.
And then she just started running into glass doors and she like fell into the ocean. She survived, and then like a couple days later she was like, all right guys, I'm out.
Yeah.
But-
As you can see, I've been acting all weird.
Yeah,
so-
all funky, and I'm like mad skinny, and I used to be thickums.
All
But
right.
anyways, last one, Tango.
Wait, let me rate Penny.
Oh, Penny.
2. No, I'm kidding. You skipped me.
Penny, knowing it's short for penicillin, is a solid
Yeah.
10.
10.
Yeah.
That's funny. It was my mom's idea.
Yeah.
And Tango, who is still alive. He has one tooth.
6.
Tango?
He's a nightmare.
Is he cool?
No.
No.
He's
Huh.
so mean. He's funny, though. He's like really nervous.
mean, nervous, and one tooth.
Yeah, and he diarrheas a lot.
That's a solid 9.5.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Tango.
He's like wiry. He's a schnauzer.
Like you don't want to
Miniature
tango
schnauzer.
with this guy.
Right.
10. Sorry.
All right, cool.
I've changed it. 10.
I also just thought of a good name for an animal would be Nightmare.
Nightmare would be
Yeah.
cool.
And call
That's
it
the name
Mare.
of, that was the name of the cat in the book we just read.
Oh,
Nightmare?
Ocean at the End of the Lane.
how
Yeah.
cute.
There was a cat named Nightmare?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember the cat's
Oh,
name.
wait. No. He was called Monster.
Monster.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wrong.
All good.
That's wrong.
Give me your pet names
Pet names that I've had or
Yes.
that I just know?
that you've had.
Not that many. Okay, so we had a bunny, a white bunny,
Yeah.
much like the one that Brooke has now.
Yeah.
Just a white bunny. Her name was Cleo.
That's cute.
Yeah, because she was like a princess to
That's
us.
what like
Yeah.
the sexy little fish in Pinocchio is called.
So is there a hot fish in Pinocchio?
Yeah.
Really? Is
Yeah.
that true, Jonna? Is there a super
I
hot
don't
fish?
know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
the sexy little fish in Pinocchio.
We
I'm
watched
looking it up.
Pinocchio, just a
Hold on.
normal looking fish.
I'm looking it up.
The sexy
Just a
looking fish in
hyper-realistic
Pinocchio.
fish.
Listen to me. The sexy looking fish in
the-
Pinocchio walked so that the sexy looking fish in that one with
Shark
Will
Tales?
Smith
With Will Smith, yeah.
could run.
Ooh. Hey, mama.
Oh, the whale in Pinocchio. Is that
No.
what
No.
This little freak.
I like the little. I don't even want to say it.
All right, cartoon fish.
What were you gonna say?
Look at the little cartoon
I was gonna
fish.
say, look at that little scamp and nothing else.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got a little boop boopy doop about her.
She's
you
got
know?
full lips,
Yeah.
and I can't.
She's
I'm not
so
gonna say any
sweet.
more than that. I'm not gonna. I can't say any more than that.
Yeah.
She's got full lips, and that's all. And a mouth.
Oh
But
my God,
But
no.
that's the.
Stop
But
it.
that is
No,
the.
no.
But that's
Delete
it.
yourself.
But that's it,
No.
right?
Beep that out.
But that's all that
Beep
I'm
that
willing to
out.
say.
You shouldn't have said that.
This is what you get for that.
Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Cleo's good.
Oh.
Oh
Carry
yeah.
on.
Sorry, Cleo. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you got me thinking about that fish from Pinocchio.
Get away from us.
I've never felt this way.
Oh my
That's
God.
weird. Cleo.
Yeah.
We had a dog named Milo. Very generic name. Milo.
What? Why would you ever say that? We've met another Milo.
I guess we have. But he rules. My Milo was just... Okay, check this out. It's not that his name was Milo. It's that he was a Jack Russell Terrier.
Oh, that.
Named Milo.
I used to want one of those so bad.
Don't. They
Wrong.
suck.
Okay.
They're just fucking loud. They're just running around. And we didn't have them for very long.
Milo is like a 4 for me as a name.
It's a dog name.
It's a dog name. It's Spot or something, you know, right? Milo. It's a dog
Spot's
name.
better.
Spot is better.
We didn't have him for super long. We didn't give him the penicillin.
All right.
Okay, hold on. We had Milo.
Yeah.
We had Lady.
Lady's good.
Cute.
Not Lady Bird or anything else, but Lady.
Like and the Tramp.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Like and the tramp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one dog named Lady and one dog named and the Tramp.
That's so good.
That's cool. There's my dogs, Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Or just
Lady
calling him
and
the Tramp.
And.
That's cool. Lady. I don't remember. I literally might have had a cat named Princess at some point, but
That's
I
cute.
don't really remember.
Do you think another good drag name would be And the Tramp?
Yeah, and the tramp would
And
be
the
really good.
Tramp was good.
I do want to say I had a cat. I had Kitty growing up. I had a lot of animals growing up. I had like chickens and stuff too. Rupert was a hedgehog, by the way.
Oh.
He was cool. Elvis, my goat. And
Elvis, my goat, the hedgehog.
Elvis, my goat.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
I wish that was on cam.
What was that?
Jonna glitched. What the fuck was that?
I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know what to say. I don't know what was
Do
that,
you need
guys.
water?
No.
We have to do the drinking segment soon anyway. Let me get through these names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There was a cat and princess. Who cares? Then we move on to what I consider the main pets in my life. The ones I had for a super long time. I had one dog named Pippi.
Cute.
Pippi
That's great.
ruled.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the name Pippi?
Good.
Yeah.
She ruled.
Yes.
I had a dog named Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
That's
is
my mom's
It
name.
is.
That's my aunt's name.
Debbie.
Queen.
That's a weird name for a dog.
No. Oh, that's my best friend's mom's name too. We love
That's
a
a
Debbie.
name for moms. That's not. Yeah.
We had
Or like a chiropractor.
I don't know what you want me to say, but I had a dog named Debbie.
Who named her?
Not me. I think my sister or something. I don't
Okay.
know. But yeah, it was at my mom's house, and she was a beagle. Big long
Cute.
ears, huge ears. Just would run around with her ears, just tripping all over them. It was cute. We had Pippi for a long time, 10+ years. And then my 3 cats that I got, Ira.
Yes.
Any thoughts on the name Ira?
Great name.
Ira passed away. And then the 2 cats that I still have, Noah and Pretty Cat.
Yeah.
Who didn't get a real name for whatever
I don't
reason.
know, Pretty Cat's a real name.
Okay. Why were the other 2 called Ira and Noah?
Because I didn't ever expect to keep Pretty Cat, so we
Yeah.
just called him Pretty Kitty.
Yeah.
Like, that's the Pretty Kitty. And then we kept
Yeah.
him, and like 4 years later, we were like, so Pretty Cat now, yeah? How about that? Pretty Cat.
It was very confusing to me when I started coming over all the time and was trying to remember which cat was which, because I'd be like, right, well, Pretty Kitty, obviously, you would think is the prettier one.
Whoa.
And I always thought that Noah was the prettier one.
Maybe in a traditional
So-
sense, but yeah, I mean, I didn't want to just call him like chisel jaw,
Square freak.
yeah, square
Handsome
faced,
cat.
handsome.
He's handsome.
buff ass.
In
yeah.
like a handsome Squidward kind of way.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He's good. He's really funny too. He's a funny little guy.
Yeah, I like
true.
him.
Uh huh.
He has a mat.
He has a mat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He
gonna-
has mange.
Not everything has mange. Okay.
Sorry.
You can't just say things have mange.
He has mange and it's so sad.
Do you want to run through some names, or are we gonna get into the drinking segment?
I want to run just a quick name thing. I've had a lot. I had many different pets that I didn't have for very long when I was a kid, and none of them were named good. We had a bunny called Bunny, and then we had a bunny called Rabbit. So
Well, those are both good.
not original though. They needed something
To
creative.
have them at
you
the
know?
same time, I think, would be really
Bunny
cool.
and Rabbit. They
Yeah.
were different times. And then we had a lot of different fish, most of which were named after fish type Pokemon because it was like the
Yeah.
late 90s. So just be like Goldeen.
Nice.
Yeah. And just every
And
type of fish Pokemon.
Psyduck. Yeah.
No. Starfish. That's a
and
duck.
then Misty.
Misty.
Because you had a Misty, yeah?
Yeah, that was my dog. I did have a fish named Sputnik though.
Oh, that's cool.
After the whatever.
We the neighbors had a cat called Susie who we used to feed a lot, and then one day she came in and had a spasm on my mom's bed and Freudian slip, died.
Yeah.
Mom's dead. My mom's dead.
You kind of revealed the ending there.
All right, Susie. And then
I'm not editing that in again.
and then my cat at home with my dad is called Casper, but my brother named that one
Casper's a cool
I
name.
like that one.
after the friendly ghost.
Of course.
Yeah. When we were little, I had an imaginary friend, and my brother was jealous and wanted his own imaginary friend, except it was very obvious that his was not, like, as imaginary friends go, real. Like, as in, I don't think he believed in it, you know? It was just, like, he would never be playing with his imaginary friend or anything.
Yeah.
It was only there so he could blame stuff on it.
Whereas you had a Tumblr account, so yours was very real.
He wasn't ever like playing with it or anything,
Okay.
or like doing stuff with it. It was only there so that he could like blame it on if he like broke something or tooted or something.
Yeah.
And as such, with the amount of effort put in, he was like, "What's my imaginary friend's name?" I don't know. Imaginary friend's kind of like a ghost, Casper.
Oh, that's cool.
Like Casper the friendly ghost. And then
That's
when he
neat.
got a cat, he was like
Casper.
But not many good names. But in the realm of good names, great names for animals. My friend Vex recently was looking after a hedgehog that she found in her bush, just in her garden, and there was a heat wave in the UK. So she put up a little like photographic reflector over the bush to keep the sun out.
Smart.
And bought some hedgehog kibble and would make sure there was water out all the time, and would make sure when it went for a walk she would walk down the road with it and make sure I didn't walk into the fucking road, because I kept wanting to walk into the fucking road.
It's a hedgehog for sure.
And she named it Pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah,
So
Pepper
cute.
was the name of the hedgehog that lived in her garden.
That's really cute.
And then one day Pepper did not come out of the bush for several days, and Vex was looking in the bush and she's like, I can't find Pepper. Pepper's gone. I think Pepper crossed the road finally. And Pepper had just fucked off and wasn't there anymore. But upon looking further into the bush, 3 baby hedgehogs.
Wow.
She left her freaking baby hedgehogs.
I'm sorry. I have to put my foot down.
Yeah.
That's bad parenting.
That's bad
It's like a
mothering,
little
Pepper.
toxic.
Yeah.
Absentee parenting by Pepper.
It seems she maybe learned that from Vex.
Whoa.
I don't know.
But it was a heat wave, and there'd been like 3 days without like hedgehog milk, I guess, or whatever.
Vex was like, allow me.
Vex breastfeeds the hedgehogs individually.
I've been training all my life for goddamn it, at least the last year for this one.
Nursing a baby hedgehog. No, she took them to the hedgehog sanctuary, and they were like, okay, well, sometimes when people bring us in hedgehogs, they've already got a little attached. And Vex was like, oh, have they? Haha, that's funny. And they were like, so we need to give them names, but if you have names for them, then like tell us what they are. And she's like, well, their mother was called Pepper, and they were like, yeah. And she was like, and their names are Paprika, Poblano, and Pimento.
Oh, it's so cute.
Isn't that good? They're all types of peppers.
That's really cute.
They're little peppers.
I thought they were gonna.
Little
I
spicy
thought it was gonna
guys.
be like pepper and then salt and I don't know, onion powder. Or
Wasn't
something.
that like in a show?
Yeah, Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues. Yeah, it was Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
I forget.
Salt and pepper had a baby and it was paprika.
Yeah. That's cute. But yeah, and then the hedgehog sanctuary looked after them for a little while. Then they gave them back to her to
Cute.
foster. So she's fostering the Paprika, Poblano, and Pimento right now.
Will she eventually let them out into the wild, or will she be a
Yeah.
hedgehog mom for good?
She's going to let them out into the wild.
Why?
Into a safe habitat. Because we're trying to hedgehogs are wild in the UK. But they're endangered. So you've got to let them out into like a habitat.
That's interesting.
Not near a main road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to pepper them, as they say.
Yeah, we don't want another pepper incident on our hands.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So I thought those were really cute and great names. So that's I thought that was a good way of naming something. If you
It is
think
cute.
of one thing and you're like, what else is like that type of thing. And
Just kind of branch off from there.
Yeah, just branch off from
Yeah.
there. It's very
I
cute.
think that is good.
And they all started with the same layer, which is cute.
That is cute. Yeah, that is cute. Paprika, poblano,
Yeah.
portobello. What the fuck was the other one?
Pimento, I think.
Punani.
Yeah. Sorry, I got nervous on the last one.
The spiciest of all.
Spicy little pepper. I'm thirsty.
I'm so thirsty.
Can we have a drink, please?
Please.
So this, Jonna, is the drinking segment.
Okay.
That
This is
is
your first drinking segment.
It's your first drinking
It
segment.
may well be other people's first drinking segment, too.
So this started all the way back. I want to sit in this chair like backwards and really rap to you, you know?
Yeah.
This started way back in the Sad Soul days. Christian and I had a podcast called Sad Soul Advice Club way back when.
Cool.
And we started something called the drinking segment. And then we carried on that tradition on our radio show. We had a radio show.
Me and you.
Yeah. And we would do a drinking segment. And now we've just, as of just the last episode, started doing it on this very podcast here. So this is how it goes. I'm feeling a little bit thirsty. I sure would like a drink. What is better than drinking and having a moment with another person like that? I'm encouraging everybody
Well,
listening.
don't say it like that.
Huh?
What is better than drinking?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. Let me go back.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just so absent-minded of that kind of stuff. I'm clean. I'm sober. No, not that I'm judging. Sorry. I feel like I'm...
Jeez, dude.
Sorry, my brother was just in the hospital. I probably shouldn't. This is oversharing. So back in... It
Oh
was
my God.
June. He got sick.
Oh, Jesus.
If you have a drink in front of you,
Yeah.
alcoholic or otherwise, I don't care. I don't judge. If you have a drink in front of you, a water, a juice, a Gatorade, a something. I don't care if you're on the bus. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're on your way to school. I don't care if you're sitting at home alone. I don't care if you're in your car. We are going to, on the count of 3, drink our drinks at the exact same time and share that moment with one another. And then afterwards, this is the most important part. We're going to take a very satisfying drink of our drink, and then at the same time, at the end, we're all going to go,
Okay.
all right?
Yeah,
And we're
That's
gonna share it.
important.
That is
I
important.
can do it.
So,
Yeah.
what are you drinking?
What?
And you're drinking?
What?
And very cool.
Amazing impression.
And I'm actually drinking, in order to be different, I am drinking a cranberry juice. Now, this is just 100% cranberry juice, so it's not good.
It's good
No,
for
and it's
if you have a UTI.
Yeah. I didn't want to talk about that, but
Hey, it's okay.
yeah, we got like this festering, burning happening currently. I hope I remember to cut this out, but yeah, every time I bleed the lizard, they say.
Ugh.
Really whip
Okay.
it out and piss. Okay, so we're gonna
you sip, you say,
we're, we're gonna drink our drinks on 3. Can I get a little clink here? Wait, that actually sounded so cool.
Yeah.
There we
Oh
go.
no, this is bad again. Can you twist me?
Twist.
There you go.
There we
Perfect.
go.
Thank you.
All right, on 3, we're gonna take a drink and we're gonna let out a.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ugh.
That was the most visceral reaction I've ever seen you have.
It's just so gross. Like
You
100
really tried to keep it cool too.
It's just so dry.
100. It just dries your
Can
mouth
I have
out.
it? Do you not want it?
Can I try some?
Do you want some?
Yeah.
All right, let me have like one more sip.
I want a sip. I want to try it. I want to see how bad it is.
Try that.
Like
Okay.
No sweetening. This isn't like an
This is
ocean
just-
spray or anything.
This is 100% cranberry juice. Honest thoughts?
I like it.
Oh, I don't like it at all.
I used to be like an alcoholic though, so
It's just
Dude,
not.
that's why.
I used to drink like straight vodka, so yeah, this is fine.
I don't know. I
It
think I like
starts
it.
off juice, and then once it leaves,
I feel it
right
doing
there.
healthy things to me.
yes, that's the only reason I drink it. I could feel it. I actually feel it, and it's good.
Yeah, if
I
it was
do
a little
like it.
colder, I think it would be better.
It's at both times disgusting and so good.
Yeah, same.
The
I
aftertaste
also
is a little yeasty, if I'm
The
being honest.
I think
that's a you thing.
That's just a you thing.
we're not doing that.
I think that's a you thing.
We're not.
No, that's for sure. That's actually why I wanted you to here. You keep it.
Oh my god, dude.
I think it'll help you a bit.
Stop. Stop
That's actually why I brought it down here.
We're past that.
I knew if you were around it, your body would crave it, and that's why you.
Oh god.
That's why you asked for a sip.
Okay.
It's like sneaking a vegetable into a toddler's food, but like sneaking a cranberry juice into a podcast.
Do a podcast.
What's the time on there? How much time do we have? Are we
50.
over 50?
Yeah.
Do we have time for? I don't know if we do.
I don't think we
No, we talked about this shit for way too long. Will you take one more sip of that, but like not a sip, a gulp?
Yeah.
Take a gulp.
I took like a mouthful and it was too much.
because I took a gulp.
It was too. Yeah, I had a lot.
Take a mouthful.
I'm gonna have heartburn because of you.
I don't think it's going to be that bad. I mean, I have crazy heartburn, and
I don't think it's going to be that bad.
okay, to
That
be
was
fair,
Mitch
that's
just now.
that is how I said it. So
Yeah.
for sure,
Okay.
a gulp. There we go. Now, how is that? Honestly, it's not so bad.
It's fine.
Ugh, God.
It's a drink. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Right at the end.
It's
right?
bad, but then it's good.
I also have like weird milk mouth today, so
Yeah,
I could
I've
just have a
noticed
film.
Milky mouth.
Did you just say you
I've noticed.
Never mind.
Yeah, I noticed it when you yawned earlier. So,
milk
There
came
was
out?
milk in your
that was
mouth.
like kind of a milk
I've just
foam.
been spitting up all day.
I guess we have like 5 minutes to kill before the podcast ends.
This has been Cranberry Review Corner, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Really quick though.
Yeah,
Now
go
that
for it.
I'm drinking my water after that, my water tastes sweet.
Yeah, because anything will taste sweet after that.
After
Because
that
that's
being
so
so tart.
bitter.
Yeah.
My teeth feel like they have vests on. Little
Oh, yeah.
sweaters.
Yeah. It's dry. It dries your whole shit out.
What are you doing?
Wow.
Oh, trying to orchestrate something here.
Okay. Are you going to play us out?
Yeah. I'm gonna just do. That's nice, right?
It is.
Jonna, what was your favorite part of the episode?
When
This is Decompression Corner, everyone. Our new segment where we deconstruct the episode.
You
We
know,
talk
to be
about our
honest-
feelings.
to be honest, I just don't really like the way that you were talking to me like this whole time.
Yeah, well, I wasn't asking for like notes, so can you actually start that again?
Okay. Totally.
But like not with that like like that pitch of your voice was like really fucking annoying. So try
Okay.
try that again, but not about me, because I would hate for people to think that like I'm bad and that you're good or something.
Okay, Billy, I think that you treated me a lot better than the other members of the podcast today.
See, that's better, but like I feel like I could see right through like what you're doing. So if
No,
if,
yeah.
Okay, but
You know what?
Okay,
I get
but listen
it.
to this.
I get
Listen
it.
to this right now.
Okay.
Because I'm talking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If I can see it, I'm afraid the listeners can also see it.
Yeah.
And you're like painting me to be some type of
Right.
I guess you're like painting. You're like painting me black when I used to be gold. So, yeah,
fuck
yeah.
does that-
So,
what does that mean?
like it's
Hello?
just kind of like it's a lot for me to deal with, which is something that I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah. The way that you call out my flaws is it puts a great deal of sorry, my hand's like shaking. Pressure on me to like be good.
To like bet on myself.
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
person.
And I don't want it. I'm like 32. I feel like I've done enough growing.
Yeah. I'm
Like
done.
I did the growing. I did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm finished now. And I'm perfect, actually.
So any part of I don't know, like a fun part of the episode. Like what was the funniest thing I said, do you think?
Probably when you like ripped ass.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut that part out. So. This has been All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
My name is Jonna.
Yeah, baby. If you like the episode, you think other people might also like the episode, please tell them. You know, we were even talking about we got to post about these things.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I was laying up in bed like this, just
Yeah.
staring at the fucking ceiling like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot believe that I don't talk about the podcast.
It's insane.
I just never just post it as a story. And we've talked about that in the past. Like at least
Yeah.
post about it in the story.
We got to at least post it.
I just posted about it like in the Discord.
I'll post it.
Yeah.
Well,
for like all of my like millions of followers.
yeah, exactly. That would actually be really helpful.
Yeah. Oh god.
I never thought about that, but
I'll post it on my close friends.
I forgot you.
I have like a lot, so
Yeah.
and one of them is Jim Carrey.
Yeah. And he kind of shares all my shit.
And he loves podcasts.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's also my dad.
Okay, cool. I wish I knew that like sooner. I feel like it could have like really helped the show.
He he like paid my tuition and like
That's so nice of him. Just not like as Jim Carrey, but just as a dad.
yeah.
Period.
God, I'm in psychosis at this point.
If you like the episode, you think other people might also like the episode, please pull a jonna, post it to your millions of followers.
Post it to your close friends.
Yeah.
Your millions of close friends.
Please do that. It really helps the show. We are on Apple Music and Spotify and wherever podcasts are found. Also, we're going to make it a goal to start filming this thing.
Yeah.
Everything's set up downstairs. We just got to set up that wall. We even got the blackout curtains for it. We have the camera for it. Why don't we hit record and sit in front of the camera and talk?
Everyone's begging us to.
If we did
I'm begging us to.
a third podcast, if we did a 3 people podcast and had to film it, how would that work though?
We'd figure it out.
One
Just
person
sit
in the
on
middle.
the sofa.
Yeah.
I'd have to be like really close to Billy though. Yeah.
Well, we usually
I like being
we
close
usually
to
sit on
Billy.
opposite ends of the sofa, like as far apart from each other. That's why the show's called what it's called, actually.
Yeah, all the space in between us.
Yeah, because like there needs
Each
to be-
episode
yeah.
we grow farther apart.
There's always an